The Triple M Grill Team.
Not sure if you remember, Matty, a month or so back, a paraglider in Warriewood. Can you remember that?
Yes, I can.
Yes. Well,
Crashed into a cliff.
Absolutely
Yeah.
right. And he didn't know where he was there for a while, and of course didn't think anyone would be able to find him, losing litres and litres of blood, and we thought he might die. We've got him on the line. Fortunately, he's still with us. Matthew McHugh, how are you, Matty?
Oh, g'day, Grillers. How are you?
Mate, we're very well. Now, you're a semi-lunatic, Matty. How are you going now?
Look, I've been through the wars, but I'm definitely in recovery now, and I just don't stop talking. I'm going to be underwater with a mouthful of marbles, so that's a good sign. So I'm coming out of it well, and I'm more than happy to talk about what happened as well, because it actually helps me with the recovery too.
So you're still in hospital now, Matt? How are you travelling?
Yeah, so in hospital I've got on the right side of my right foot, fortunately was able to be saved, and I've got skin grafts, which is still in the process, might have to get another one. And the left is now my stump, so I've got a long neck and a stubby, I call them.
Oh, wow. Jeez, I tell you what, Matty, you're the happiest bloke I've ever heard who's had an amputation. I tell you, it's unbelievable. It's
I'm
unbelievable.
alive. I made it through. I couldn't believe it when I woke up. I'm just like, oh, yes, fantastic. I'm not at the pearly gates. I'm in hospital, but that's okay.
Well, Matty, talk us through it. How did it all happen?
It's really interesting. It was a light day, and was nothing wrong with a flight. There was other paragliders out, and all of a sudden, when I was flying, I was going for quite some time, and then just turned around, and I had the glider going in front of me, and just dragged me to the cliff at a rate of knots. So it was only like 1 or 2 seconds of. I couldn't react. There was nothing I could do, and I just basically fell out of the sky and straight into the cliff. And I just remember when I hit those rocks, because I remember the whole thing, didn't have any trauma, memory loss either. So I remember just smashing into the cliff, and then the pain that shot through my whole body was incredible, nothing I'd experienced before. And at that point, I looked up and I was like, okay, I'm not going to fall off the cliff in a hurry, hopefully. The little shrubs will hold me. And from then on, I was just looking around to see if there was first responders. Looked down, and I saw my legs. And that's when I was like, this is now going to be a life-death situation,
Jesus.
A race against time.
So, How long did you sit there before anyone was able to help you?
I believe it was well over an hour, closer to 2 hours. So I was bleeding out from the left leg, and it was pumping blood. It was like a waterfall down the cliff. And it took a very long time because they couldn't helicopter an abseil down because they feared that the glider would come off the shrubs and I might fall down, and then that wouldn't have helped. So they had to abseil down. It took quite a while to coordinate that and get the teams in place. So I was waiting there for a very long time and a lot of pain.
Matty, look, the obvious question. Are you going to get back on the horse? Are you going to go paragliding ever again?
It's a good question because I actually have already organised that when I get out, I'm going to go for a tandem.
Oh,
again.
you're a lunatic, Matty.
Well, it's not being a lunatic. I think I don't want to have the fear of it. I don't think I'll paraglide on the coast again. I wouldn't do that to my family, and of course they went through the ringer with watching my process and me being in a coma.
Are you a family man, Matt?
I definitely am. And, one of the things I was thinking about while I was dying, because I certainly was I'm going to hold the strength and I'm going to see them again. I remember the first responders on the ground, they were asking for my name and everything like that when I got down, because I was coming in and out of passing out. And I remember I was about to say how much I love my family, can you pass it on? And I thought, no, I'm not saying that because I'm going to get through this and I'm going to make it. And then they morphined me or whatever they did, and then the next thing I remember was waking up in hospital. So I was very lucky because the amount of blood loss, I shouldn't have survived.
Matty, you are. It's an inspiring story that you're so positive
Great
and
attitude.
upbeat.
Get yourself back in good shape, Matty, and all the best to you, mate. Thanks for sharing your story with us.
Thank you so much for your time, guys. Much appreciated.
See you,
Thank
mate.
you.
Thanks, Matty.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
The Triple M Grill Team.